Hi all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today I've got the Millennium Falcon for you. There we go, we've got the next three stages, 21 to 23. We'll need this passageway because we're going to be adding to this. I didn't find another little pad, so I just moved one. Then it's not as prominent. Took it off here at the bottom. Yeah, so, but we're going to need this because we're going to put a lot of pads onto this and hopefully complete it. I think that's what we're going to do anyway. Here are all the parts. There we go. There's some frame parts there as well. So hopefully we'll get the frame, which is the lower half of the frame. We'll get that sorted as well as. But anyway, let's have a look at stage 21. Okay, stage 21. This is a cracking read. Ink on T16 Skyhopper. Yeah, I do like that. Luke Skywalker, he liked him and his mates like to use them. I suppose it's like bikes today. The maintenance bays, there's Han and the hold on the hull, that is. Carrying out more repairs. And your next parts. So we have hull frame BF24, cushion pad set of 8 on sprue, fixing screws, 2 hole connector, 4 hole connector, hull plating BP1. I think we do add something onto that. But you can see we're fitting cushion pads on here. 8 of them, of course. Oh, there we go. That's all we're doing. I thought we were doing a bit more. But anyway, where's the parts? Let's have a look at the parts and let's get on with the build. Okay, let's got the portals. There we go. Those are the parts. There is the panel. We will have something to fit on that later. Some detail. Excellent. Pop that to one side. There's a bit of the frame, the connectors, pop them to one side. We just need these. To get these into place, we'll need sprue cutters. Excellent, so we've got 8 of these to fit on to here. You can actually see where they'll probably all go anyway. So anyway, let's get on with the build. So the first piece we need is number 1. As always, can clean them up. That will go just like that. I need some glue. Okay, now I just use a sanding stick to get rid of any little excess off the sprue. We can always use a bit more wash afterwards to get this tidied up. That will go, like I said, just there like that. And what I have found as well is liquid super glue is best for this. I've used gel super glue in the past, but it doesn't seem to adhere as well for this build. I don't know why that is, but anyway, there we go. That's number 1 in place. Right, just need number 2 now. Can really muck this up afterwards. There we go, and that will go onto there, like so. There we go. Let them set and we'll get the rest in place. There we go. There's number 3 in place. Now we need number 4. There we go. There's number 4. Same as before. Glue the slots, pop it in place. Okay, now we have number 5. As you can see, the 2 fixing tabs. Yeah, we make sure we get this the right way around. There we go. So it's like that. If you do it the other way around, there's a bigger gap in between the 2 cushion pads. That's number 5. And number 6 is exactly the same. You can see the little pieces that connect into the slots. There we go. That goes just like that. That's number 6. There we go. There's number 7. There's number 8. Brilliant. That's them in place. I'm going to put some wash on this later. You can see I've put some grey wash in between to highlight all them, but we need to muck it up a little bit more. Excellent. Anyway, let's move on to stage 22. Okay, stage 22, Lambda class shuttle, another excellent read. There's the Emperor, yeah, looking ugly as ever, and there's all the heroes, the rebels. And this is a cracking read as well. I don't know where they come up with all this detail from. You know, I got some really fascinating minds. And your next parts, continue assembling the passage tube by aligning the rear side of the base with padded cushions, which are provided on the sprue. So, yeah, more of them. Whole frame BF25, cushion pad set of 12, 4-hole and 2-hole connector fixing screws. Right, so yeah, it looks like, yeah, we're finishing off tube, so we need, oh, we only need 8, just same as the other side. Oh, that is it. So basically we're just going to do what we've done previously from 21. Let's keep the other parts separate for later in the build, I would imagine. Anyway, without further ado, those are the parts. Let's get on with the build. Let's get the parts out. Okay, those are our parts. So the 2-hole and the 4-hole connector and that frame BF25 we can pop with the others. And here we have the cushion pads. Now we only need to use these 4 and these 4. We don't use them 4. Okay, now take one off, and they're supposed to have a pin on the back according to the instructions, but it doesn't. It goes there. That's the wrong way up. It goes, oh, it's just the same actually, so it doesn't matter which way you put this. I thought there might have been a difference. The other one seems to sit further down. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's better. Well, there is no pin on it, as it says in the instructions. Alright, pop some glue into them slots. There we go. And then pop that into place. Like that. Okay, right, let's get on with the rest of them. So we need number 2 now, which will go here. So there we go. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just like the other side. Right, now we want number 3, which is this piece. Any excess, just like before, you can either use a craft knife or just smooth it off. We can always apply some wash to these again later on. Always test fit as well. There we go. See how that's gone in nicely. Yeah. And then we just pop some super glue into those channels. Okay. Put that in place. Looking cool. Right. Now we want number 4. No, this is no different than the other one. Nothing on the back of it. Anyway, test fit it just like the others. There we go, goes just there. Looking cool. We'll get them top ones in. These will be these 4. Again, oh, they look evenly spaced. Yeah, they do actually. Whereas the other ones didn't. Right, so we need number 5, which will be this one. Fit. Yeah, just like that. Right, sits above this edge, so that means the other side of the tube, or the other part, the top part of the tube. Yeah, because it's evenly spaced. Let's see, over below like that. There we go. Yeah, so to connect to the other part of the passageway. Right, now we want number 6, which is this piece. Everybody seems to be wanting to paint those, modify it, which is great. I've also had a look at some Falcon 3D parts as well, extras and mods online, and they're not exactly cheap, but they do improve the look of the model. I've got to get the cockpit LED modification, which will really make it stand out. And once I get it, I'll show it you all. That one looks there we go. I wasn't happy with that one. The gap was different than that one, but it's even now, both of them. Oh, that's cool. I just switched it round. Alright, the last piece will be this one. Yeah, you got to catch it early if you're going to swap them round because the glue does set. There we go. Now that one will go here, like that. If I turn it around, will it be any different? Yeah, you can see one where the gap is bigger, so I'll have it that way. There we go. That's our light pads on. So we keep them separate, or keep them safe I should say. Pop them to one side, get the glue out of the way. There we go. So I think that is it for stage 22. Like I said, I'm going to apply some wash to this anyway, but need to let it all dry. Okay, so now we have stage 23, Star Destroyer deployment. Excellent read. As always, life support systems, looking cool. Okie doke, your next parts, we have hull frame BF26, radial stiffening rib, hull frame BF27, 4-hole 2-hole connector, fixing screws, 13 of one type, 3 of another type, non-slip pads, assembly jig 1, section, passage tube end ring, passage tube top. Right, yeah, so we need the, yeah, we'll put them 4. Yeah, we'll put these 4 onto the passage tube top, then we can pop it all together. And that is end result. Excellent. The parts. Let's get on with the build. Let's get the parts out. There we go. Those are all the parts. So those are the frames again. We don't need them just yet, so pop them to one side along with the screws and the 2-hole connectors, or the connectors anyway. There's another part of the jig. You can see where the black things go. They're going there and there. This is the third part that we've now received. We do need another 5. There's the end ring, and here we have the top. Right, so we need to get these in place, and then we can assemble this passage tube. Okay, so number 1 will go into there. There's a bit of a guide here, some moulding for that cushion, so you get it the right way around as well. So anyway, that goes there like that. 2, 3 and 4. So there we go, there's number 2. There we go, there's number 3 and there's number 4. Excellent. Always test fit first, but they've gone in perfectly good. Excellent. You can see that they need quite a bit more wash on. There's no wash on the bottom part of that. It's very faint. So there we go. I've adjusted these 2 pads because I wasn't happy with them. I put them the wrong way around. Now this should fit onto here. Yeah, just like that. That clips in there. And there, and you can see the spacing now is equal. Let's get that into place. I know we've not glued this as yet. Get that on there, get the end cap on. There we go, I'll keep that in place. Yeah. Yeah, the pads are a heck of a lot better. I need to get one for here. Got it missing obviously. Now this will eventually go, get that closed up, here. 2 screw points at the bottom there, 1 here, that will slot into place, something like, go on, get in place. There we go, just like that. Looking pretty cool, is it not? Take that off, it comes apart. The lucky van I'm on about. But there we go, that's the passage tube where I do need to sort out that pad though. See if I can make one anyway. There we go. I managed to make a pad for here where my finger is. There you go. Yeah, a bit too much wash on there now, actually. But I have applied some black wash on all of this as well. There we go. Just a piece of plastic that I've managed to shape and wrap around. There we go. So that goes onto that, as you already know. There you go. Close up nicely. I have applied black wash to the floor as well as to the panels. Yeah, you can see the streak effects, and in the spaces between the tiles, I managed to put another wash. There we go. I just had to turn them rings around. So it's that tube passageway completed. Yeah, no missing pads. Excellent. And then where did this go on? That goes on here. Yeah, there'll be 3 screws there altogether for this. Get that into place. Yeah, the rings come off there now. But that goes there, as you've already seen anyway. Excellent, there we go. So that's not looking too bad, to be honest. Yeah. Like I said, I've mucked up the pads again. Coolio, excellent stuff. There we go. There's that passageway. Looking pretty cool. Excellent. I'm just glad I managed to find a piece of plastic. It was an old clip that I managed to shape and glue in place. Yeah, you can't tell me, which is excellent. Yeah, no matter where I had one missing, I can always spot it. That's the problem with that. I should have reordered the issue, but just for one pad. Anyway, there we go. So that's stages 21 to 22. You've already seen this passageway. Next video will be, what is it, 21, 22, 23, 24 to 26. I forgot what I've got. And here we have is the wash I used. It's a Vallejo dark wash. Yeah, dark grey basically. Looks blackish to be honest, but it's dark grey according to that. And the other one, yeah, the other one I used was the panel line accent colour. That's Tamaya. There you go, light grey. Excellent. Yeah, just give it a shake. And there we go. Brilliant. Right, on to the next video. Thanks for tuning in and watching. If you did like that, give us a nice big thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in again. Stay safe. Bye for now.